What's going on, Capricorn? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Cap, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey, because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Alright, Cap. But with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, I know I'm in a dancing mood, Cap. Let's jump into it. Space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Capricorn. So I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links to them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some links for some other readers that I like watching, Cap, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group. I think you'll enjoy them as well. But let's get to your first card here. Oh, and look at you. Look about to go on an adventure here, go on some travels, because you got the 6th card of Gemini's, which is Train card. And with this is a card of moving on, life's journey, new endeavor, going away, one direction, on track, focus, on time, keep going forward, going with the flow, inflexible, steady climb, and no resistance. And the energy that's coming through here, Capricorn, is a new endeavor. And I feel like for some, maybe we've been in this thought, because Gemini energy kind of deals with like the thinking and communication things along those lines. And I feel like maybe for some, we may be in this place of where we're thinking about starting up something new. Maybe we are thinking about moving to a new place, or maybe you're getting ready to start a new project at your job, or maybe you're getting ready to, maybe even, that was weird, but maybe even start like a romantic even thing. I don't know. I guess you can call that a romantic endeavor. Why not? But either way, I do feel like that there is this thought of, it's like we're getting something that I feel like is going to require some work and some effort is getting ready to come up here, Cap. And it's like now I feel like we may be for somewhere in this place of where we're just starting to get things kind of cooking up here. And if we are maybe in, let's say we've gotten that thing started, but now it's like it's starting to take form, but it's like now, how do we keep, let me start over with that. It's like for some others, I feel like if you've already started up something that's fairly fresh, I feel like maybe now we made this place. It's like we're thinking about how we can keep it going, keep that momentum. And let's get some tarot on this, Cap, and get some details. Oh, gotta run away. Hold on, Cap. I'll give that one a second. Alright, thank you. Let's see what's going on down here, Cap. Oh, look at you, Wheel of Fortune. Alright, starting off. I like that, Cap. Interesting. Alright, Capricorn. So you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Discs, and then the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. And I almost feel like for some, with the 7 of Discs being here, I feel that we are in this state of where it's like we're at this, it's like for some, it's like we're at this sort of, this crossroads or something where we're deciding whether we want to put all of our energy into a situation or not. I feel like with the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Discs being here, but I do feel that there's this energy of kind of a just kind of dragging our feet on it a little bit, maybe because we are feeling so passionate about this thing that we are worried that the Seven of or that we may not succeed in what we're doing, just because with the Seven of Discs, this can be a card of failure here. But I feel that if there is that fear there, Capricorn, that just means that it means a lot more. Yeah, it does mean a lot more to you, and I feel like that's even more incentive to go and get your abundance. Go and get that Wheel of Fortune here. But I do feel that with that, if that's something that's resonating with you, that fear, that and it's gotten to this place where I'm almost getting with the Four of Swords. It's like we're almost like just really kind of antsy. Maybe it's just like it's but I feel that if we don't try this thing, Capricorn, whatever this pursuit may be, this endeavor, where sure we may fail along the way, but at least with when it comes with failing, that at least shows you what you can work on, whereas opposed to if we don't do anything and just kind of let the energy just sort of dry up and kind of fizzle out, we'll never know. This could have been a whole thing, and it's still, even again, even when it does, and because there will be hiccups along the way, Capricorn. It's just inevitable. And I feel like if anybody knows about the struggles of life and how the challenges could be, I feel like it's your sign, Capricorn, being Saturn ruled, maybe Aquarius too, because Saturn rules both you and Aquarius. But I feel like since Saturn has just your focus, whereas Aquarius gets kind of dual attention with Uranus and Saturn. But it feels that maybe it's those failures bring about that wisdom, Cap, and that really shapes how you go about accumulating abundance and things in the future. It helps you see that even in that you can find that's because if you don't get anything else from a situation, from a failure or anything along those lines, you do get the knowledge that, okay, I learned this, now how do I do so that I don't repeat that again? And it's, and even too, you can take your failures, Capricorn, down the line, because once you do succeed, once you get past that hump, there will be success. And when you do get through that, you can even pass along these teachings to others. The Knight of Wands is a very wise knight. He's all about the game plan and thinking about the next steps and what that looks like. And now that I've even kind of said that with yeah, now that I even said that, I feel like maybe for some others, if we've been on this endeavor for maybe a little bit, or I do feel that there is a need to slow down in the sense of appreciating the fortune that you have accumulated all this, and during this trip, or during this journey, and whatever that you've been partaking on, because the Knight of Wands, he's all about all about getting that big win, working towards that Ten of Pentacles, that Ten of Cups, getting all that fulfillment. But it's I feel that when you take a moment to really kind of enjoy the fruits of your labor, it keeps you in that kind of Wheel of Fortune energy, and it sets you up, I feel like, for success for the next cycle, because you do realize that after the hard times, man, it really does feel good to have accomplished this thing. And the Four of Swords can be can be peace after conflict, and it is taking a moment to yeah, just kind of even give your brain a break, because, I feel like we are in a society, too, sometimes where, we're always thinking about the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And it's like, there's always going to be a thing. There's always going to be, but right now it's just like, how's the present feeling? That's where the magic is happening. And, but, yeah. All right, Cap, hold on. There's a little more with your fortune here. Let's get a little more. Ain't that nice? A little more abundance. Let's see what's going on here with the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter's got some more stuff to say. I like that. Oh, interesting. That's fascinating, Capricorn, because the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the star and the moon here. And I feel like for some with the star being here, there's this energy of I'm just kind of getting back from that sort of fear aspect. If that's been something that's on our mind, I feel that there is a need to kind of keep this hope and to keep kind of journeying on this thing, because I like how you're going in order here, because you got the star, the 17th card, 18th card's the moon, and after that's the sun, Capricorn. But I feel like if we stay in this sense of kind of fear and just like kind of keep our light hidden in things, then we're not going to get. You'll get your abundance, Capricorn, don't get me wrong, but it's just that it's just like there could be this sense of more, this easier flowing, the what you really want to manifest. Because the moon can be considered the scariest card of the tarot deck, but the moon, all it wants to do is reflect your light, and reflect the sun that you have. And I feel that, even just saying that too, if we don't like what the moon is reflecting, then it's just like, what can we do to change? Because the star card can be a card of healing too. So maybe there's this thing of maybe even for some, there could be this feeling of, it's like maybe we're thinking that there's one thing it's almost like we're not wanting to face something, Capricorn, of this energy. There's something that we're keeping hidden, or I'm trying to find the words here, Cap, but it's they're running away from me. All right, and then I'm gonna move on from that. I hope that made sense, Capricorn. But there is this. Yeah, I feel like we'll never know, this potential in things until we try this thing, Capricorn. And just even thinking too, your ruler is in Pisces and will be in Pisces for the next 3 years. So you are in a very kind of spiritual energy and in making your dreams come true, and bringing that and manifesting that stuff. But I think I'm gonna leave that there, Cap. But let's get some tea. Let's get another one on the mix. Alright, Cap. Interesting. Got opposites here. You got the first card of Sagittarius, which is the Bonfire card. And with this card, a card of enthusiasm, energy, heated, intense, joy, ignite, passion, ecstasy, exhilaration, spark, community, sharing ideas, getting things done, orgasm, fanaticism, fever, and fierce. And the energy that's coming through here, Capricorn, is the intense. And that's interesting, because I feel like for some, if there's been this energy of maybe things have been, I'm just kind of thinking here with how with this little pocket for some, because the Wheel of Fortune can deal with cycles as well. And I feel like for some, if we've been kind of stuck in this intense cycle here, because the star card can be a card of healing, and it almost feels like that if we've been kind of stuck in this sense of it's interesting, because it's like with the Eight of Cups, I'm getting this kind of like sluggish sort of energy where things have been, it's just been long and intense, just like it's like we've been kind of stuck in something for a little while, or having trouble seeing past something. I feel like with this moon here, and there's something, because the star is Aquarius energy, and I feel that this can be a card of an unexpected help as well. So maybe for some, there's if you we've been in some sort of intense situation, or maybe even some sort of intense energy, or maybe we've been, I don't know, it's like we've been kind of feeling a lot there, Capricorn, because even just kind of thinking too with like Pisces energy, with your ruler being in Pisces, you'll be more receptive to like the collective, because that's where Pisces is about. They're like that where Aquarius is the forming of the friends and things. I feel like, Pisces is like that unconditional love, that empathy for the. It takes those relationships and takes it a lot deeper, where you're really feeling for your fellow person. And if if we've been kind of feeling a lot, or maybe been kind of shutting things out, maybe possibly not dealing with something, there's a need to, I feel like, maybe kind of isolate yourself a little bit and kind of get to this where we're evaluating these, whatever is this intensity is. Or very interesting. Let me get some more details on that, Capricorn. Oh, there's your ruler. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Let's see what we got here, Cap. Alright, so we have the Seven of Cups, the Emperor, and the Universe here. And I feel like with this energy going on, it feels like with the Seven of Cups that there's been a lot that we may have been kind of feeling here, Capricorn, as far as like, but it feels that for some, that because of this intensity, that I feel that there is this, for some, there have been this energy of searching for how to alleviate this thing, possibly, but it's still kind of sullying our cups here. It's getting. I'm probably going to need to get a little bit more on the Seven of Cups here, but something here has. There's a need, I feel, to kind of take charge over something here, Capricorn. It feels, if things have been feeling rather intense as of late, or something that's needing some sort of adjustment, or something along those lines, that it's potential, like, I feel like it's getting to this place, because the Seven of Cups, can be in this deck especially more, is like, it's kind of like a prelude to a devil moment for me. And that's your card there, Cap. And there's nothing wrong with the devil moment, but it is this, I feel like it's like before things really kind of get out of hand, where before, like, where we have to let me get a little bit more on the Seven of Cups here, Cap. Interesting. That's fascinating. There's been a lot of chariot energy going around here, Cap, because you got a lot of majors going on too. You got the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant, the Chariot, and the Knight of Disc, and I do feel that there's something here. Whatever this, I'm not sure if it's like if this Seven of Cups is just, it's giving me like, we feel like there's a lot that's going on, and it's intense, and things are overflowing in a way that we're needing to find a sense of grounding. Like, I feel like we need to get kind of, maybe take a moment and really kind of connect within, Capricorn, and really kind of find out how we've been kind of operating maybe is later. What has been, because Cancer, the Chariot, they're where your opposite sign, my sun signs in Cancer, and where that is a nice ability of yours to be able to kind of tune out your emotions when you need to get business done. But maybe there's something here too where it's just like it's like we're bottling something up here, Capper, that we're trying to really kind of get this. The Emperor and the universe are giving me this sense of authority, but it's like this harshness to it too. It's this itch because the universe is Saturn, and let me get one more with the Emperor. Yeah. So the Emperor is clarified by the Knight of, or excuse me, the Nine of Disc, and I feel there is this thing where it's like pain. I almost feel like there is a need to kind of approach something with because the Nine of Disc is like working towards your Empress energy. So I feel like we need to bring some things into balance here. We've been maybe leaning maybe too much in the Emperor and our masculine type of energy, where it's like where we're going, where we're putting stuff aside, and things are just kind of. I'm not sure. It's like we're. All right, Capricorn. That's fat. Like, I am a pull out of that cap. I'm not. I wish I had more words for that one, but that's a fascinating energy. But I do feel that pay attention to that. If we're letting things build up and if things are getting out of hand, if we need to kind of slow down and kind of again kind of ground ourselves or something here. If things have been feeling like a lot, because if we keep pushing, I feel like with the Chariot and not really checking in, doing something. Because I mean, look at the Chariot; he's all Zen meditation, blissed out. If we're not checking in with ourselves, then that's how we end up in, because Knight of Wands, he's the type that he's where sure he's got all this energy, can get stuff done, but he keeps going and not fueling up. It's the quickest way to end up in a hanged man situation, Captain. It's not trying to scare you, but it is something to just get some eyes on. But yeah, let's get to your last card, get your last oracle. All right, efficient, I see. All right, Cap. So you got your last card here. You got the sixth card of Taurus, which is the Anem Kara card. I like this card. It's a card of unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted, always, tenderness, timeless, constant, affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging, and infinite love. An energy that's coming through here, Cap, is a devoted. And just considering what we've been kind of talking about here, I feel there is an energy of just kind of being mindful of where we're devoting our energy to, where we're really kind of pouring things in. Because I'm even thinking too with this new endeavor, it feels like that before we even take on any sort of new things, before we get any sort of abundance, there's something, whatever this intense is that was going on here, whatever this is, because it feels like something is it's like something's heating up or something along those lines, Capricorn. It's very. Because when you think, too, just. When you start accumulating a lot of, like, majors like this, major arcana cards, there is a sense, like, this is higher self working behind the scenes here. And I feel there is. Yeah, there's something here that's like maybe that's been trying to get your attention as of late, Capricorn, or because whatever this devotion is, because again, you are in, you're in your ruler's in Pisces energy right now, and you got Saturn in Pisces, Eight of Cups. That's Saturn in Pisces. And it's not to say, because with Pisces energy, again, because it's so loving, so compassionate, so empathetic, there is that opportunity, I feel, for us to overgive. That's the that's the thing with water signs. There is that tendency to give and to give and to give and to give, and not to pay attention to what, focus on ourselves. Recharge our batteries every now and again, Cap. And where that loyalty and that devotion and that drive that you have is great. I feel like it is paying attention to the intensity of that as well, because it can, I feel like it can lead to this sense of burnout, whether that be physical, emotional, spiritual. It's very interesting. Let's get some tarot on this. All right, last little bit. Thank you. Last little bit here, Capricorn. So you have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Disc, the Ace of Disc, and then the Fool here, Uranus energy. And that's how fascinating. And let's switch back over. Because with this energy here, I'm kind of feeling like for some too, like I just had just as I was kind of pulling, I feel that if we're back to like that new endeavor as far as like starting things up, I feel there is if we feel that we want to start something so intensely, like there's like, it's like a calling here. I feel like that there is, I feel like it is a need to kind of go for that and go with gusto, because that, in that energy, that feels like there's this passion here, something along those lines. But for some others, I do feel that there is this, it's like really kind of paying attention to like what we're committing to, because I feel like with the Five of Disc here, there's this energy. This is Mercury in Taurus, and I feel like it's thinking about that, the areas that we're feeling stable in, the things that we've, that we've, again with the Ace of Disc, like support, like that we've invested in, that we've devoted ourselves to. And if that is not providing the security, if it's getting to this place of where things are, I don't know, it's like you're in your head all the time, or like it's like that things have not, it's not like, it's like something, because the Nine of Swords is pretty intense energy. And it's almost feels like that. You see how there's this kind of these blood dripping from these swords here, like I said, intense. And it feels like that it's something here is like it's taking from us, if we've noticed that thing. I feel that with this full energy, there's this sense of pause that's coming through, and like really kind of reevaluating, what the future is looking like. Because the Fool is Uranus energy, the Aquarius is ruler. And considering you got both their rulers here, I feel they're, very interesting, Cap. There's even a feeling of just like even trying something new for some others. I feel like there's a lot going on here. Let me get a little bit more of the full, Cap, before we wrap this up. Thank you. So the Fool is clarified by the Ten of Cups here, Cap, and I feel this is just like it's kind of asking, is this, do we feel content? Do we feel fulfilled in where we're at right now, what we've been devoted to, what we're doing? And if not, I feel there with that full energy, so it's like, what can we do to change that trajectory? What can we do to move that? What do we feel intensely? Where do we really want to devote our time? Where do we hmm. Yeah, some interesting questions there, Cap. I think I'm gonna leave that there. So I hope that made sense. That was an interesting one for you, Capricorn. But if anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And share this if you know someone who's been, thinking about taking a new endeavor, or stuck in something in an intense situation, or been feeling just a lot of intense things, or yeah, Capricorn, share that. And then all you Emperor, subscribe, hit that bell button, get notified on all these videos each week. And then lastly, look at you getting the hottest ticket to come over to my other channel. Not that you need it, but you do need. And no, you don't even need anything, Cap. You just come over anyway. But you're father of the zodiac. I guess we'll welcome you in. But if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to the Chariot and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans. It's a good old time. And all that housekeeping, down in the description box below. But let me get you surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Cap. One of your cards here. Got the Two of Discs. And with this card, I do feel for some that this new endeavor, or whatever this is, I feel that even for like if we're stuck in a situation, it's just like there is a need to kind of to change the energies, to because this is Jupiter in Capricorn, the Two of Discs, and I feel like it's like once we find that flow and really kind of it's just interesting, Capricorn. I just feel there's a need to go in like a new direction, or something along those lines with the Chariot. And maybe even just like you might even just literally changing locations, Capricorn. I mean, you got the Chariot, got the train here. That's interesting. Let's get your oracle card. Thank you. Interesting, Capricorn. Alright, so you got the festival card here. It's been a while since this card came out. And I feel like with this card, Capricorn, and you know what? Maybe with all this intense stuff and new endeavors and things, maybe we just need to go out and have a little fun, Capricorn. Maybe there is a lot kind of going on with life right now, and it's just need to just kind of disconnect and just maybe, because I mean, again, you got two very social signs here. So the star, Aquarius, Pisces. So maybe it's like this energy of just going out and getting amongst the soul tribe, and doing some fun things for yourself. And who knows, maybe that might even spark a new. Look at you, there's your bonfire there, Capricorn. Maybe that might spark a new fire for you. Something along those lines. I like that, Capricorn. I think that is a. I do. I think it's time to go out and have some fun, Capricorn, if you haven't done anything like that. So I think that's a nice little ending there. I'm with it. Because that was a very fascinating reading. But all right, Cap, you stay safe out there with all this stuff, with your travels, with your festivals, with all that, Cap. You raise your vibration to the roof. Because this is a lot. This is whatever this was. This was a lot, and maybe we've been feeling a lot, or haven't been feeling the things we've been feeling, whatever that's looking like, Capricorn. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.